What do you mean, keep it rolling? You mean so you can go back and edit it? Because I totally suck at making videos.
I can go back.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about the King's Journey Bordered Edition. This edition is going to... This edition comes with 78 cards, okay? We've decided that maybe at some point we're going to sell the Spirit Suit separately, depending on whether people want it or not, you know, based on demand. So, for the 78 edition, it's the standard deck, cups, coins, wands, and swords. We also redesigned the Chariot and Lovers. Oh, Jimmy, I kind of suck at this, you know? Okay. Now, I will give you kind of a little sneak preview of the cards that have been photographed on the Facebook page. Now, this is the Queen of Wands. See, on the Bordered Edition, we've gone through the trouble. Now, these are just samples we had made. I mean, they might have a few errors, but we've ironed them out. On the Bordered Editions, the cards are actually labeled for you. Okay, because some people had some problems. They didn't know what this card is, or, you know, that type of thing. So, we've numbered the cards, and we've titled the cards. Okay, Jimmy actually did that. This is the Knight of Cups, which is, again, is one of my favorite images. Nice, bright, and kind of cheerful. And the Nine of Coins. See, we have them titled and numbered. And here's the Knight of Swords. But again, some of these decks, you know, I mean, some of these cards have some errors. But these are just samples that we had made up to see how the images would look with borders. Okay, now the old edition looks like this. And, you know, some of the cards people couldn't identify so well. This is the Ten of Swords, but, you know, the Ten of Swords. And here's a sample card we made up. We're going to have to redo of an upcoming tarot that we're working on. The horror comic tarot, the Twisted Tarot Tales. So this is like one of the images from that we had made up. So overall, you know, the new bordered edition of King's Journey, 78 cards, titled and numbered, and, you know, the Spirit Suit may be sold separately at some point. We're not sure. It depends on demand and, you know, feedback we get. And Death and Soul also will be sold separately. I didn't own the original deck. So, Jimmy, can you explain to me in the background there what the Death and Soul cards are?
Two major arcana cards which Chanel decided the King's Journey kind of needed. I suppose to kind of aid the Spirit Suit, maybe. I couldn't really tell you personally.
Well, Jimmy drew the cards, but he doesn't read cards personally.
Basically, the soul is to do with the eventual coming back full circle, where the guy starts off as a fool,
right,
and eventually he is now teaching his own child things. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
That's why in the soul card you have the guy watering the tree, kind of to sort of nourish it, and teaching the kid how to grow the trees, that sort of thing.
Okay. Again, people, I don't own the original deck, the original King's Journey deck. And it's not because I didn't want to buy it, it's because it wasn't available. I think some of these images are from the Suit of Spirit, I believe. Okay, for people that own the original deck. Now, one of the reasons why we decide to add titles, because these are not easily identifiable to somebody unfamiliar with the deck and Chanel's work. And I mean, I believe, you know, I don't know what type of little white book or publication she had to aid interpretation, but these are some of the images from the Suit of Spirit. Again, they, you know, we're, you know, kind of gauging the demand, you know, but for now, the King's Journey, for this edition, we're publishing it, or we're, you know, self-publishing it, you know, as a deck of 78 cards. And, you know, if people really are interested in the Suit of Spirit, you know, they can message us and kind of leave their feedback, so we know what to do if we decide to, you know, make another edition of this deck. But these are some of the images, and they're nice images, but I didn't own the original deck of cards, and I don't, you know, I can't identify them myself, which is why Jimmy and I felt the need. And also we received a couple of messages, you know, kind of requesting, you know, does the deck come with numbers and titles and that type of thing. So that's what gave us, you know, the idea to, you know, put borders on, and also to title the cards to make it easier for people to read, to aid in interpretation. And this is from the borderless, full-size borderless that we self-published. So I hope that gives you a better idea of what the cards will look like. Although my camera settings, ugh. But again, these are samples and not the final product.